Hello, let's take a look at my bearish and bullish scenarios for Ethereum. Starting with the impulse down scenario. So here we're counting this as a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now looking for green wave 5 to finish red wave 3, then red wave 4 and 5, and looking for further downside. Then we have the bigger WXY scenario, where we're counting this as a ABCW, a WXY into wave X, and wave A, WXY to wave B, and then looking for wave Y to finish wave 2, and after that we are moving up. So the reason why I have written this as bearish is because in the short term we are looking for lower prices, taking out this low, but after that we are moving up. And then we have the only bullish scenario, and as an elotician you need to have at least one bullish and one bearish scenario. So here it is, the bullish scenario. We are counting this as a finished WXY, and now we are looking for upside with a leading expanding diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, after that wave 2, and then we move up, simply put. So which one of these have the highest probability? Well, by default, the leading expanding diagonal is the only option that the bulls have left. That's it. You can't count this in any other way with a high probability. So therefore, this is the only option. And a leading diagonal is the least probable scenario. And an expanding one is also the most rare. So is it over for the bulls? No. But by default, if this is the only possible scenario that the bulls have, the bears win by default. That's it. If we take a look at this, the impulse down, the bearish one, 1, 2, and then looking for the wave 3 here. I mentioned in my other videos that this count breaks so many guidelines. It doesn't break any rules, but it breaks guidelines and proportions. I mean, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. The proportions of this one and wave 2 compared to wave 3 and 4, it is, this hasn't really the highest probability, I would definitely say. But I mean, it's just probabilities, and nothing is impossible unless you need to stick to the rules. And if you do that, this is a viable count, but it doesn't look good at all. So this has currently the highest probability just because of the leading expanding diagonal in the bulls case, and the one I mentioned right now, the impulse down, breaking a lot of guidelines. So here we're looking for basically W, X, and then A, B, C to finish a wave Y. So yeah, that's it. It's a higher probability that this is the main count basically, and after that this is a correction, then we are looking for higher prices. So if we zoom in a little bit on this, the recent price action, the consolidation phase that we have been in now for quite some time, you have a few different options you can count this. So A, W, X, Y into a B, and then C to finish a wave A. But in order to finish a wave A there, you need to reach at least this minimum target for a wave B regular flat at 2693. If you don't do that, then this count is not valid as an expanding diagonal, because otherwise you're counting with A, B, and then an impulse up, and after that you move down, taking out this low. And if we move on to this, you are counting this as an A, B, C to W, X, and then a Y. And is it possible that we are finished now with the correction? Yes, it is possible. But if we count this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 as an impulse, here the guideline is broken, meaning that we are entering wave 2's price territory with a wave 4, which is not at all preferred as per the guidelines. So this hasn't really the highest probability. And if this doesn't have the highest probability, then it means that we are not finished yet. So then we need to move on to this. So here we are looking at a wave A, W, X, Y to a wave B, C, and a W. And now we are looking for an ending of the wave X. And we hit this. So that's a low probability for a deep double zigzag, meaning that it is not the highest probability of moving up in a very steep zigzag. That means it is a higher probability that this wave Y is either a triangle or a flat. So that is basically the highest probability right now. And the other scenario is that we are basically looking at a triangle. So wave A, wave B, C, D, E, and then we move down. But in all of these scenarios, we are taking out this low because all of these are corrections. So this also, if this is finished, we are taking out the low. The only scenario that we are not, and here as well, and where we're not taking out the low is this, the bullish scenario with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1 looking for a wave 2 and then we move up. So the invalidation here, the only bullish is this, taking out this low. Other than that, we are looking for downside, and that's the power of Elliott wave, to have a directional bias. The probabilities are higher that we are looking for lower prices and taking out this low sooner or later. So yeah, being in the middle of a correction like this, a lot of counts is possible, and you need to be flexible and update your counts as soon as new information arrives. But as I mentioned, the probabilities are higher sooner or later to take out this low, as it is right now in the counts. That was it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you also had a great day.